ancient city is calling. Oh, arise, sons and daughters of the land, the King of the sea.
Hello, people of goodwill, the Pride family. Gather here. How now they happy weekend, sir.
Thank you very much. Area Mama, I greet you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. God bless you.
And thanks to our viewers.
Viewers, well, na day come here. You know, say my prefects come today, not be small thing.
Oh, today?
I see Henry just now, but all the baby.
All right. All right.
As soon as they enter, make una just say, hey, yeah, mama, okay, but where are Sharif?
Not today. Not today.
I tell you, say this girl when na broad begin, you not believe.
I'm the son of the soil now.
We night the village.
I greet all our viewers.
Una well done, una welcome. Una wait here. Una me like, share. We know to say yes. Dear mama, done week yesterday. I go tell my story. But before we enter our real story, ogbonge story, you get one story where I just pick for road just now as I dey waka dey go for inside internet. I can carry keke na pet dey drive dey go. I can see some story for PDP that they warm up for the by-election where they want to do. I said, me you quit chook mouth. It be like say you never chook mouth for this by-election. Make I play am.
Witnessed the last turnout of supporters who threw their weight behind the PDP Edo Central senatorial candidate, Joe Okoje. Speaking at the event held in Uromi, headquarters of Esan Northeast local government area, the PDP 2024 governorship candidate, Dr. Asma Ogodalo, said it was the turn of Uromi to produce the senator. He urged the people to disappoint the party's opponents by voting for the candidates of the PDP, Prince Joe Okoje. He said since 2023, Edo Central has not gotten the adequate representative in the Senate and that it is time to change the narrative, as Esan has been known for people of intellectual capability and strength.
We must get the best person to represent us as Esan people. So somebody when he talk, the world could listen. Uromi has done so much for PDP.
Yes. How
do we repay them? The leader said the next person that can fly the flag of the PDP for the senatorial by-election must come from Uromi.
Director General of the Campaign Council, Honorable Joe Ejenwere, said Esan land will suffer if the opponent is voted to the Senate.
If you make mistake to go the other way, Esan as a whole will suffer.
Prince Joe Okoje, the PDP candidate at Edo Central Senatorial District, said he will emerge victorious at the polls, urging his supporters to turn up en masse and thumbprint on the umbrella logo of the PDP.
I'm pretty confident that the PDP will prevail, and if I'm not sure that we can beat our opposition, I will not be in the race. I'm not just going to be representing the race, I'm going to be representing the entire senatorial district.
The candidates in the company of other PDP bigwigs paid a visit to the Onoje in Edo Central, chaired by the Onoje of Igwebe, where prayer was offered on Prince Joe.
So, Augusta, my people, una well done. I don't many years. No, I never see one comment. I should be not be like no, I mean like now. Make una make comments, even if na fake account, use them make comments. Augusta, like you, yeah. Before now I have been music, you know, hey, my people now well done. Una welcome. I bet Mona help area mama like help me to move to the permanent site. Me and Ogbe. Okay, Ogbe. Since this election matter, that election matter, I don't chook matter. I can't say you never chook matter. I can't still talk when I come out last time say, we dey prepare for by-election where we suppose don't do things. Now, what is the hope of the opposition? As they don't go carry that man, he will come, make it come do what he do for a election, for Cuba election. If they don't go carry and come again, because now he be their miracle worker. Where is the hope? And I also want to just, first of all, before you jump in, Esan, oh yeah, Esan, oh yeah, Esan, oh yeah. I see that they are gathered and they are inspired and they are Andrew Gentle, who say thank you, welcome. Esan, oh yeah, I see the, you know, the zeal in there. I just see it in them, and I just want to pray that this zeal continue to push forward, because there's a lot of problems now. APC is just trampling on their rights. APC, they are, you know, cross-carpeting every time. But as I see that crowd, and I know it's organic, I really applaud you guys in Uromi, Igwebe, everywhere. As Oga talk and just now, Igodalo, he say if una go vote for the other party, na no way to na don dey receive am woto. Not be person go tell una, una get eye, una get ear, now una dey receive am. I'm over here, no, they beat everybody. So Ogasa, now we say make we come quick. Chook mouth to 2 seconds. Beatrice Obasoge, I see you. Peter Aredo, Andrew Gentle, Wayawese. Please wanna like as soon as they enter, even if na fake account, use and like. God bless you. Ogasa, over to you.
Thank you very much, Iriama. I saw in that video, I saw the PDP chairman in Edo State, Tony Azegberi.
Yes,
I also
sir.
saw the man that we agitated for.
Aswe.
Yeah, that we actually, that's the man, in my own opinion, that's the man that won the election. If not for the fact
that is the people's governor.
Yeah, that's it. But if not for the fact that there are no laws in Nigeria anymore. Henry O, I greet you.
Henry, they greet you for that side though.
Yeah. So Henry O, I greet you. My surprise here is that I saw Aswen Gudalo, I saw Tony Azegbemi. These are the two prominent people that I recognize. My question is, we are having a by-election in Esan, Edo Central Senatorial District. Where are our other Edo PDP leaders? The ones in Edo North,
Edo
North and Edo South and Edo South. Because if, you know, I don't want to use that word, we. I'm not a politician. It is normal for all these political leaders, because there are two elections. One is in Esan Central Senatorial District, and the other one is in
Edo South,
Ovia Northeast and Ovia Northeast and Ovia Southwest also. So these two, that's a constituency. It will be a good thing for PDP leaders, since this same individual is under the platform of the PDP. It would be a good thing for them to, you know, let go whatever they are doing and in solidarity go to Esan land and campaign with their own party members. I think that is normal. That's what I would have thought about. But it's a good thing to see Aswen Gudalo there, and again,
it's very encouraging. It inspires us a lot.
You know, in your platform, when you brought up this topic, I said it is a shame that there's no PDP person nor this civil society organization coming out to write a petition to say, honor her. You've done a bad job that went to the Supreme Court in this state. We don't want you.
But the PDP had written. Nobody is listening because they are not in the ruling party. Nobody is listening.
Yeah.
And if they now withdraw from the election, it's even easier for them. It's easier. It's like a landslide for APC.
I am that person that always want to advocate for participation. You have to participate. Because if you don't take part in a race, how do you know if you are going to come up first or second?
Okay.
When Aswen Gudalo took part in that election, At least that's the reason why we saw from EC8A, we saw the manipulation, we saw the shenanigans of APC, and we were able to come to this platform and begin to say election starts from EC8A. Then we start talking about from EC8B, CAC, and many other evidences. And also, it is my own opinion, humble opinion, that PDP should take part in that election. Again, a disclaimer here, I'm not a member of PDP, but I always want to advocate for what is good for our society, for our people. So elections are supposed to be a referendum on the performance of the ruling political party. If we are to judge by that's supposed to be a referendum. The question is, what has APC done for Nigeria? They've done absolutely nothing. Not only in this platform, but
they've heaped suffering on us too.
Yeah, so APC, in my own opinion, they can speak all the English that they can speak, but the fact remains that when that man who wants to go and buy Gary from the market, when it becomes unaffordable, when that man who wants to go and buy a bag of cement that used to be about 3,000 naira, and that individual is buying that a bag of cement for about 10,000 naira and some change. So when a bag of rice that used to be at a certain time was 7,000, it went to 18,000, went to 40,000 in the time of Buhari, and now it is about 100,000 plus and all that. So when that individual cannot buy a bag of rice, then the people are supposed to move in unison and say, we don't want this condition to continue. So for few people who are getting money, we understand. I wouldn't say we. I understand the modus operandi of APC. Give money to some few selected people. These are Agbero people who don't really understand what they are doing. So, and they just tell everybody, "Oh, Edo is shining." Where's Edo shining? Yeah. So Edo is shining, and on and on and on. So I do strongly believe that if elections were to be transparent, free, and fair, I don't see any APC candidate winning in the two by-election in Edo Central, Centurial District, and Ovia Northeast and Ovia Southwest.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Una dey listen to Augusta. Henry, I greet you. Sonny Demi, I don't sight you since Lambert Asemuta. I say hello. Peter Redo, I greet you well. All of them, they greet you here, Ogbe. Say make I show salute.
Thank you very much, all my good friends,
our viewers, our guests,
viewers, everybody. We are all the same.
Augusta, so the last question, where you go use 1 minute to answer. Let's see be the hope, because these people now, and as I see on Nubu there, I don't get hope. What be the hope? Are they just going to waste their time again?
I think so.
All I think is election rigging. They have.
I don't think I'm.
God, but still, I don't want us to give up. What is the hope of the common man, the opposition? What is the hope?
To be honest, I don't want to be. I don't want to play politics. It's a good thing that they take part in the election, but with the caliber of Onugbu Onuoha, when we saw that how brazen they were in changing election results, and with the likes of Ushomole in our state and all that, I do not see any PDP candidate winning. Okay. I don't see that, because if you remember, INEC in Edo State, they came with, they had duplicate results sheets, and they never logged. That was EC 45 or something like that. So they never. I don't see this same INEC headed by the same Onugbu Onuoha. He was so brazen in rigging the other election. So I don't see any difference. Honestly speaking, I don't see anything good coming out of this Edo State Electoral Commission. I don't see anything.
Thank you, sir. Okay. Moving on. Now, so we'll see talk and reach. It's not as if we have given up on our country, but it is what is glaring. Is evident. Is everywhere. You know, when you this color where I wear, so purple and lime color, a bit yellow. It's evident. So on dead here. People where they rig election, where they specialize for election rigging here. Anyways, we are not going to give this too much time because we don't have the time. We're not going to flog around. Evans Trust, I see you. Any, never tire for Niger matter. They come there, we talk about Obaseki. But before Obaseki go round and up, Augusta, I get this man for stage. In Ojuromi of Uromi, Asem Adenoji. So recently now, like 2 days ago now, they don't dump HRH, His Royal Highness. They don't dump and they say now HRM. Now they go come bio, it's Royal Majesty. So and this Royal Majesty, before when me don't know whether it's there on now, it was gazetted. Say now Oba of Bini alone, I get that HRM. But this Okpela man, something, you talk and just I don't forget. He adopted his HRM. Nobody fit up to him. Now, Esan people don't come out. Esan, they say they're not going to agree HRH again. No. Say all of them be HRM. And their own now, I don't know whether they don't. I don't say they never gazette because now 2 days ago, now this news come out. How you feel say this one go to affect the one where they don't gazette before? Now everybody at the same level we can't do.
Okay, thank you very much, Area Mama. Let me quickly say, there's something I wanted to quickly add to that. The last topic that we spoke. It's a good thing that PDP is taking part in this election because APC is it's like a test run. They are test running their election strategy in 2027. So it's a good thing that every political party should take part in this any election, by-election, even if it is not a by-election, if it is a staggered election. So they have to take part in them. So you'll begin to understand that APC is doing a rehearsal against 2027. That's on the other side. Mm-hmm. You spoke about the Ujuromi or Uromi. Yeah, and you spoke about the Okwilagbe in Okwila. Okay, I mean, some time ago, I spoke about. It's always good to start from the beginning. Edo Wikina Amina Laha Kizowoy. When you look at, I said in 1897, after the Benin expedition of 1897, led by J.R.O. Philip and all that, and the Benin massacre, depends on how you view the massacre, whether it was Benin that were massacred or it was J.R.O. Philip and his entourage that was massacred. That's history. So the Benin Empire fell completely, and after that, that entire area of Benin, the then Benin Empire, became part of RONC. Yeah. That RONC came up with their own governor general. That is to say, Benin became part of that RONC Niger area. Those who read history will know that individual called Flora Shaw, Niger area to Nigeria. So the Benin Empire lost their sovereignty. So once that sovereignty was lost, in 1897, then the Oba was deposed. Yeah, there was no more Benin Empire. Then there was this western region. Remember, there was the Protectorate of Lagos. There was Eastern and Southern Protectorate, as spelled out by Royal Niger Company. Mm-hmm. So once Benin Empire fell and it was subsumed, it became part of the then western region. Not only in Benin, all the traditional rulers in this Niger area. So their authority was no longer effective. They gave their power to the British. British occupied them. They came up with direct rule system in some cases, and in some cases, indirect rule system. So they lost their sovereignty. Before, in 1960, there was an independent constitution, and in 1963, there was another constitution. Even before then, there were a series of constitutional developments that eventually led to Nigeria, before Nigeria was born.
Yeah.
So the traditional rulers, their roles were spelled out. They were not as influential as they used to be. They were now under the state. You use a word, you said gazetted.
Yes,
remember?
Sir, it was.
Yes.
It's a long time.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was not the federal government that was gazetting it. It was gazetted under state government.
Okay.
At that time, we didn't have states.
Has it
We didn't
changed?
have states. We had regions. We had regions at that time.
Yeah.
So, again, I begin to say that, see, some of these are our traditional rulers. It is not about people paying homage to you. You have to be influential. Oba Ewari the Great. History has it that he was very innovative. That's one of the attributes. They said he was very innovative. That's a man who could conjure greatness from nothing.
Mm-hmm.
He had foresight. So we never had a traditional ruler that was as influential as that. No one went to the British to tell the British, like it was done in Canada, and say, this is our territory. You are taking it from us. So let us have a negotiation. Because if you look at Canada, for example, we have the reserve. Where is the reserve? These are reserved area for the Aboriginal, First Nation.
Yes.
Inuit, Ojibwe, Onondaga, name it, Mohawk. These were the original indigents. Treaties were entered into, and there were tax exemptions in some cases. And there are some areas where the British government, the same British government, they came here to Canada. So this British government, they could not have influence in some certain areas, but within the same country.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, from the south to the entire north, none of these traditional rulers entered into any agreement with the British. The British were left to roam around the entire Nigeria just like that, with no treaty, nothing holding them back. So it was like that. Against this backdrop, we had independence. The Independence Constitution put the traditional rulers in residual list, and we had state governors that were now in charge of traditional rulers. I want to say here that because they were the traditional rulers are under the state governor, that is the reason why Nyesom Wike, when he was governor of Rivers State, he suspended the traditional ruler.
He did.
Because they were under him.
Yeah.
And the
Ganduje manufactured traditional rulers.
So now, with this political bickering and the bitterness of APC,
yeah,
we saw Ganduje. He now carved out 5 emirates out of the old emirate. He carved out 5, and he made traditional rulers in all these areas. So when you look at Kano city itself, as of today, you have one that was installed by Ganduje, and there was Lamido Sanusi, former central bank governor, who was deposed. But when NMPP came back to power, then they reinstalled back Lamido Sanusi Lamido. And the other traditional ruler that was installed by Ganduje, he said he went to court. So as we speak, we have 2 traditional rulers in Kano.
Right now.
As we speak, there are 2 traditional rulers in Kano. One is in one palace and the other one is in the other palace. So you could see the direction that APC is taking our country into. We've never had that. Now let us bring it back to our state, Edo State,
yes.
where
We're concerned about this
exactly
adoption of the new name without being gazetted, no order, nothing. They just woke up one day and now they decide, you know what, I am done with the HRH. I can do whatever I like.
Yeah. And, so we if you bring it back to our state, I don't want to go into extreme detail. I don't want it to sound like a lecture. So I'll just go through just like that. We saw the Okulagbe of and he said that according to what they said that HRO, His Royal Majesty, was an error. You know, APC is very deceptive. Very, very deceptive.
Error for what, sir?
They said in the coronation that HRM was an error. That was not what's
supposed to be there.
That was not his designation.
But now they are openly adopting it.
Yes. So they
no longer an error.
Yeah. Honestly, all the traditional rulers that we have in the entire Nigeria, they don't know what they are playing with. APC, they have no respect for anything except money.
Except power.
Money and power. That's all they respect. So we now saw, you see, when we had Obaseki there, a lot of Benin people, they were saying Ogiomba. But we have never seen that cliche. It's been silent now.
Another year and again.
Yeah, that cliche has been silent. So now we have His Royal Majesty in Edo North. We have His Royal Majesty now in Edo Central, and we are also having His Royal Majesty in Edo South.
Edo South. They said they want to be in their own territory. Everybody should be in their own territory.
Yeah, that is to say.
Right now,
that is to say that APC has the APC in Edo State or Mondokbewolo has borrowed the leaf from Ganduje, and that is exactly what he is bringing to Benin City. We saw propaganda at its best during Lai Mohammed, whether it's Lai or Liar, anyone.
His name is Lai Mohammed.
Yeah, so they borrowed the leaf from there. We saw how APC borrowed the leaf from the former deputy governor of Edo State, Dr. Igbiram Odubu, who went to commission a water project in his village. I forgot the name of his village, very close near Uronigbe. They just put water on top of the expansion, and eventually they commissioned it. When that water was gone, they don't have water anymore. We saw how so we saw how APC started duplicating it everywhere else. Everywhere you go, they are duplicating it. So the same way they are duplicating this issue of traditional rulers. In Kano State now, we have two MI of Kano. One was the creation of Ganduje, and the other one was the creation of the old NNPP. Eventually, NNPP came back and they restored Sanusi, Lamido Sanusi. So this is exactly what they are trying to replicate in our Edo State.
Okay.
So whoever is playing, who thinks that APC will come to you like a friend, like we saw Oshomole, he said he was fighting for some people at the airport. The people he said he was fighting for, when research was done, when investigation was done, one of them actually never had a flight for that day. It was another day. When Oshomole arrived at the airport, we have not seen it till tomorrow.
Okay.
So these are people who will come to our own space and they will lie to us. There are some people who are gullible. They will believe them and they begin to accept what they say. So we are beginning to see the after effect of APC taking over our state. Okay. Some people were saying, Ogiomba. So where are those people? Are they not in Edo State anymore?
I keep wondering, Henry, where are they? Mr. Sonny, they are, where now they? Where are they? Oh, I don't hear that name again, Ogiomba. Is it, has it faded or?
It has not faded. I think what APC has done is to give them money and they are quiet. Once they get money. You see, when you have a visionary leader, when you have a visionary leader like ex-governor, Obaseki. We have to thank our stars that an Edo person produced such an intelligent governor. That is a man who planned.
I will soon show you. We met him yesterday.
That's a man who planned.
Yesterday.
Yeah. Great. I was with him on that was on Tuesday. On Tuesday. So when you have such an individual, that individual was able to plan Edo State ahead of another 10, 20 years.
30 years master plan.
The political actors needed to do was to just take the baton. It's like when you are running a race, you are running a 4x4. Yeah, pick up the baton and continue running that race.
Not stopping it.
Yeah. So that's the man that is going backward.
Stopped in the gutters.
So Edo we have Yike. So both those people who supported them and brought them back to power and on and on. In fact, there was actually nothing the Edo State people would have done, because the man at the center was hell bent on ensuring that this is what happened in Edo State.
That's exactly what I'm saying in this by-election.
Yes.
The man at the center is still the man at the center.
Yes.
And the monster they sent to us in the form of Onugu is still there. Nothing has changed. So what is going to change in this election anyways? Is it a pure waste of time?
I think it is. It's not a waste of time. I don't want to dub it a waste of time. What I see
here, I don't discourage anyone, but it just hurts me.
What I see, like I said,
do all this, and after then your results they truncate your will.
Yeah, it is. You see, it's like when you are playing soccer. Sometimes I play soccer. Sometimes you want to play deep into your area. You want to see how your opponent is going to handle their attacking fireworks. So I think that politics is almost like that. I think taking part in this election for PDP or any other political parties is a way for them to, come back deep and see what APC is made of come 2027. So from there, they'll be able to plan, strategize, and say, okay, fine. If this is what they have in stock, so how do we neutralize this if they actually want to go forward? So it's a good thing for them to show up, so that way they know that this is what APC is made of, and strategize.
We are not trying to discourage you, but we're just saying the fact. What is evident is what we're speaking, because we suffered in the Cuba election. So we're just saying the fact. But I agree. That doesn't mean you shouldn't come out, because if you don't, you have no proof that you even won or you attempted. So you still come out. I'm sorry. There's a question on, there's an opinion on the screen, sir, which I want you to marry into this 2 minutes last, because I want you to wrap it up. Sorry, we don't have a lot of time today to really go into details. I was asking, because the HRM has been gazetted for the Oba of Benin, and now every other traditional ruler in their own jurisdiction, they are now claiming to be HRM. So my friend on the screen says Augustine Owoka Agedo, thank you so much. Wait, please, my people, that does not mean anything. How do you see this, sir? Quickly.
To me, I don't agree that it doesn't mean anything. It means a lot. You have to, like I said, or every traditional ruler, not only in Edo State, across the entire country. So they are under the state government. Whether we agree or we don't agree. The truth be told, all these traditional rulers are under the state government. So if the state governor says, this person from this day forward is now His Royal Majesty, that person will be referred to as such.
Okay.
Remember, when Obaseki was the governor of Edo State, you remember those traditional rulers who were recognized in Ovia South, West, in the Ijo River area and all that. So once the governor recognizes, he recognizes. And that person will be addressed as such. Do you know that the governor can fire, like I said before, the governor can fire any traditional ruler in Nigeria, across the country. They are under the governors.
Yeah.
So it means a lot.
Okay. So, my people, I want to hear from you too. Not be only us know better thing. Must see get brain. All the people who did my platform, they get brain. Now only the one way they say they know see with your better thing they do. Exactly my points are. This is the same feeling, the same thoughts in my head. This is a highly revered position to all these traditional rulers. You know, you just don't wake up one day and adopt another name. Well, I am also seeing on the side of if APC can just get up and change the rules, why not anyone? Monday just got up one day, Okpewolu, and said the local government chairman, they have to be removed. Until now, nothing has been done. These were elected local government. They were not appointed. So if APC, Tinubu just come change the rules, nobody does anything. So if APC could do this, why not? If not,
the level of brigandage,
I think it's wrong, but they are doing it.
The level of brigandage and lawlessness in Nigeria of Tinubu is alarming, and that is a call for concern. Let me tell you.
More than alarming, I don't know.
Yeah. So let me quickly use one example. You know that individual that calls himself K1?
Oh, K1 that stopped the aircraft from moving.
So that is the level of lawlessness that
you're supposed to be in jail right now.
Yeah, that's the level of lawlessness in Nigeria.
Yes.
So now, when this individual has been put, his name has been put on a no-fly list, that is the only reason why he's coming to the public to apologize. Because he's the friend of the president, so he feels that he can do anything. He knows the president. The president is his friend or so. So that is the level of lawlessness that we are having in Nigeria. Not until I can assure you that as far as Tinubu is the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, we should not expect anything different. If Nigerians are expecting something that is different, forget it.
Okay.
So if when Oshomole went to the Caruso at the Lagos State Airport and behaved like he was an Agberu, and there was no reprimand.
No reprimand, no retribution, nothing. Nobody did anything.
Yeah, that is Nigeria of Tinubu. The Supreme Court. I gave an example of Sunday Fedayo Begunde in Ondo State, the issue defection, Ondo State versus Sunday Fedayo Begunde. The Supreme Court ruled that not until there's a division where you have a national secretary, two division in a political party, if you defect, you lose your seat.
Okay.
What do we see across board? Okay. People defect every day, they go to the ruling party, and nothing happens.
Nothing. Anything, even what is gazetted, Tinubu just wake up and change it. Monday now wakes up and does anything he wants to do, and nobody is speaking. If you speak, no enter Nigeria, no enter Benin, as if you are not saying the right thing. So
that is the level of lawlessness.
Anything they want to change.
So there's the level of lawlessness. As far like Oshomole once said, if you are APC, but don't
join APC and all your sins will be forgiven. But so Harry is making a statement here. Where's Ajibola? It's not here. But this is not APC PDP issue. This is just a test run to see what people will say. I think against 2027, everything is against.
And remember, I said last week that the this idea of trying to put all traditional councils, traditional ruler have a council in Nigeria, and you have the Oni of Ife and the Sultan of Sokoto as the head also, that it was another way, it's another attempt towards more grip of power on Nigeria, state capture. So, state capture. So you will see.
Thank you, Henry, for that comment. I think that's the key word. It's a test run. Anything can happen.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. anything can happen. Peter, way too much lawlessness and impunity in Nigeria.
Exactly.
I saw some comment just now. I wanted to take it. Ketomo say, I see you. Thank you. Oh, say Okoje. When after all, no one is a slave, nor third class personality in the country. No, there's something that Okoje said before. And then Ose. Yeah, I like your comment, guys. Keep coming. And let me show this one, sir. Be reading it with me. A very good one by the Esan Kings. Esan, oh yeah! A very good one by the Esan King. Peter Aredo, way too much lawlessness and impunity in Nigeria. Then Okoje now went on and rounded it off with this comment, which I want you to take. He said, after all, no one is a slave, nor third party, nor third class personality in the country. Can you just have 1 second for that thought?
I beg to differ with Ose Okoji.
Ose. Is it Ose or Ose Okoji?
Well, pardon my pronunciation. Mr. Okoji, pardon my pronunciation. You see, I said, maybe you've not been watching our program. I made mention, I said in 1772, Justice Mansfield, in the celebrated judgment, declared that slavery was unconstitutional. And ever since then, there are no slaves, neither in Africa or anywhere in Europe or in America. There are no more slaves. But however, when you look at, if for example, they are first of equals, you are talking about there are no slaves. I agree with you 100%. In totality, there are no slaves. If you go to the Senate, for example, there's one individual there, they call him the Senate president. He suspends some of his colleagues when he wants to. What do you call that individual? He's not a king at will. So, there's what you call first among equals.
Never voted for.
Yeah, that's first among equals.
Okay.
If just a common man goes to the carousel in Murtala Mohammed Airport and conduct himself or herself the way Oshomole did, that person will be cooling off in jail
right now.
So that tells you that society, that Nigerian society, it's not like here. We are not broadcasting from Nigeria. We are here in Canada.
Okay.
So, but here, to a large extent, you can talk about your rights, and the law will be on your side. The law will tell you. Yeah. So, but if you go to Nigeria, first of all, Mr. Ose, let me say something. When people get arrested in Nigeria, they go to the police and they are released. But here, it is not. Once you get arrested in any of the developed countries, it is only a judge. It's only a judge that has the right to
release you.
Say you've been granted bail.
Yes, it has to be charged to court.
Exactly.
48 hours, court. You go tell the
once a policeman arrests you outside of Nigeria, that policeman does not have the right to just let you go. You will have to go and see a judge. You will see a judge, and this judge can even give you bail on personal recognition. You go. If they don't have enough evidence to actually try you, so then they can just, they don't want to go and fool themselves in front of the judge.
Okay.
But is it so in Nigeria? So no. This idea, the word slave is too. The word slave is too harsh for you to use. Let me say something here. A slave is that person, for all the job that he or she does not get remuneration.
No pay.
Whereas when you have a servant or someone that works for you, that individual gets paid.
Mm-hmm.
There's a big difference. The word slavery, that's so harsh. I don't think so there's no slave in our society. And I will always say yes, we don't have slaves in our society. So, but in Nigeria today, do you know, what's his name again? Mr. Okoji, that even the government, they recognize some traditional rulers as first-class traditional rulers. Why is that so? Why is it that all of them are not recognized as first class tradition government. So I really differ with you on that.
Okay.
So yeah, we don't want to keep the time running that fast, but I would have added more, but I just leave it like that.
Thank you, sir. Well, classic man, you can't be on the same class with your boss at work. Somebody said something. Keep the comment coming. Keep it coming. I want it to be busy. We don't have the same head. We don't have the same mind. So my thought may not be your thought. And then I'm learning from you too. Just as you guys are learning from us, me, I'm also learning. Oba is learning. So no one is has the monopoly of Yes. So guys, keep it coming. Thank you for the comments, and it's very respectful. So I salute you. Augusta, are you done with that? Can I ask you one last question before we move on quickly?
Okay, go ahead.
Do you think this will affect the position of the Oba of Benin? Because right now everyone is HRM.
Yeah. Again, the state governor has a lot to do.
So he has to differentiate. Exactly.
You remember there was one person that read his ugly head when Obaseki was His Excellency Governor Enowe Obaseki, when he was governor of Edo State. That person said he carved out a title for himself in Ikubahil area, and he said he was something Sultan of something.
Yes, from the north.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
Some kind of question.
So they wanted to establish something like an emirate in
Edo State.
In Edo State. The governor just simply quashed it. He didn't recognize such because
it would have been a problem by now.
Exactly. Every traditional ruler, like I said, is in residual. The issue of traditional rulership is in the residual list. State government, we have to deal with it. And remember, all this, whether it's HRM, HROH, they have their remunerations, they have their royalties and the way they are being paid. The state governor is the one, they can, I don't think they go through, there's that thing in Nigeria they call revenue mobilization. Those are the people that are in charge of fixing salaries. But the salaries of these traditional rulers, they don't go through that revenue mobilization.
Okay.
I forgot there. So it's still under the governor. The governor have the right to say, I'm not going to gazette these people as HRM, or he wants them to be HROM or HROH, whichever one. So all these things sits in the doorstep of the governor of the state.
Okay, so we'll wait in the coming days and weeks. We'll see the response from Governor Monday Okpebulu. My people, una well done. Let's keep going. Let's keep moving.
If this governor is the one that was voted for by our ancestors, that's okay. So most likely he knows what to do. The ancestors will guide him through. These are very trying moments. So
for the ancestors, right?
For Monday Okpebulu, since he was elected by the ancestors.
Oh boy, my governor logo. Oh boy, my logo. My people now well done. Beatrice Apasige, I greet you.
You're so talented, Mama.
Oh my goodness.
Great voice.
Classic man, I hear you. Classic man, they right. Selva Benin still the leader of all these traditional rulers in the state, even if they answer HRM. There is level to all this. Okay. But even talking just now say, amongst the traditional rulers themselves, there is still supremacy being established.
Yes.
So may we leave her at that. We already know, say, the Benin, the Oba of Benin by birth. And he's been regarded as HRM for all this while. Like I said, he's been gazetted. I know that when I was even younger. So I can't know whether this position now, HRM, will come be the same now. But you just said it stops at the footstep, the governor's door, that he should come out and fix things before it gets haywire. Anyways,
Exactly.
here now. I don't want to just bypass your comment because sometimes you guys have questions. Oh, wait, please, Peter Aredo, what is the update on the Sultan of Sokoto and Oni of Ife as the only first-class kings in Nigeria? What is your thought? Were you here last week? I don't know. Is there any new updates? Were you here last week, Peter Aredo? Okay, do you have any thoughts?
Yeah, I think what I see is that apart from that second reading, apart from that second reading, you know, when things go to the Senate, except for the national anthem that was changed rapidly, so rapidly. So when things go to the Senate,
it can be changed like that. Anything can be changed.
Exactly.
Electoral reform can be changed.
Okay. If you are in this part of the world, there's a man that they called David Axelrod. David Axelrod is such an intelligent political strategist, and there's another Democrat for the Democratic Party. So when these people, when they want to know the opinion of the people, of the populace, the masses, they will throw. It's like you throw when you are fishing, you throw your rod, your hook and your bait, you throw it into the river. So that could be what APC they were trying. They want to see how the people of Nigeria will react to it.
Henry said it just now.
Okay, good.
They just want to test wrong.
Yeah. So David Axelrod was so clever. Those kind of strategists in this part of the world, they are hired in order to come and, play with the mind of the people. So it could be that individual that came from, I think, was Plateau State. So that individual, he was raising up emotion, going to first reading, second reading, because they want to know how the people are going to react. So if the reaction is favorable, then they'll press ahead. But if they see that there's an uproar, the people, they don't like it, then they take a back step, they back up a little bit. So I think that's exactly what they were doing. So for now, at the end of second reading, we've not heard of anything yet.
Okay. Henry said, according to Senator Emerson, is dead on arrival. We don't know. Did you do you have any video to that? Can you attest?
I've not seen any video, but personally, I'm not interested.
You cannot make the decision, right? Yeah. It has to pass through that. That fake one. The fake one that they have.
I'm not interested in Senator Neda Emerson.
I want to take the last one and we're moving on. Please, we should not stress ourselves about the issues of who answers HRM. There's more issues in our society that we need to talk about. Leave the issues. Who answers HRM or not? Who am Classic man when I see I can't yet it along. We wala bugbe. America no be at the HRM. The guy
That's right.
We not a deal on this matter. I just say make I talk because my people go the way say, hey, mama, you never took matter. You are not by what they do. Not make una took matter. We want wakana. I say make I follow na chuku matu. Like we classic man. Yesterday, this week recently, our governor, the people's governor, Nimavoti Navegeni, talk back governor, has been in Canada. First, he went to Ottawa, and now he's in Toronto, which is very close to me. And he's been to several, I think, some meetings and all of that. But yesterday, I had the opportunity of seeing our governor, the people's governor. He didn't even wear him now. So, we had the opportunity of seeing him yesterday. Let me add him to the stage. This is Governor Obaseki and his wife, Dr. Mrs. Betsy Obaseki. They came to come and say thank you to everyone that has been on that list that they couldn't. We were saying, Daddy, Mommy, you didn't come when you guys were there. And it was such a fun time to be around. The person where is sabi, people where not they confused. You understand? The person with the skills will come yesterday. So I was opportune to see him and talk to him live first time in 8 years. But some people who see me, because you're on his bankroll, he's bankrolling you, you're on his payroll, he's bankrolling you, so you will say good of him. No, I say good of what I see. And I also say anything I see is what I say. This my mouth. I know say they do small apropos, but if they talk with him, see. So man, do good. We see him. The people wait get I see him. The one we don't want see him, don't see him. Oh God. We see the thing where Obaseki do of the and they jealous us. Kakabo are jealous. So yesterday now we can't gather, we can't see Oga. You see me for here, I gallant. See this one area mama. So when she come, this area mama come go sing. Una no say I dey sing.
Put on that video.
Go sing for our Oga.
Yeah, put on that video where you were singing. If you have
that
it.
one pull up so.
Okay.
Many ones where I get where I don't know whether I'm with Chidwambo. That video not gonna work. I don't know. For some reason, I don't know what happened. But let me put this one first and make una see area mama they dance and they appreciate our governor. Where the video is?
Do you still have that my photograph, the one I took with the governor?
Where is it? Did you send it to me? I'm coming. Let me see.
You sent me one actually.
You sent it to me?
Yeah, you sent me one.
A video?
No.
Okay, let me see. Guys, keep enjoying. That is area mama singing. Let me see the one I sent to you. Okay, yes, I have it. I'm going to put it up now. Just one second. Now they listen. Coming. Okay, there's another one too. Let's see. Oh, is it the same? Let me see this one. Okay, there's another one.
Yeah, that's another.
This one I posted this one already. Trying to load your Are you guys dancing? This is Area Mama doing her thing. I don't tell my side they sing. So that is Area Mama. I want to put up another picture for you. We'll go to like 410. Okay, yeah. So this is Ogbe and the governor. Right, sir? Can you see yourself?
Yeah, I do. I can see it.
You fine now. What do you got this thing? You're not going to talk.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, the other section that you just played, you playing the maracas and all that, it made me emotional. Why?
Oh, let's see.
Yeah, because Wagimarawe we say.
Yes.
All of us, some of us, we have we have our jobs. We know what it is in this part of the world, but we left what we were doing. I was there with him on Tuesday. You were there on Friday, and all that. So, because when you sit with His Excellency, ex-governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki, you will see humility.
Oh my God! I said,
he's unusual.
A soft man.
Yes, which is unusual of a Nigerian. Yeah, which is unusual of a Nigerian that has occupied a position like that.
Oh
you
my
will see humility. When you see Her Excellency, the former governor of wife of the
wife
former
is
governor,
just like him.
very humble.
Oh my God.
When you see, I mean, honestly, democracy has its own faults as well. The fault in the democratic system is that when you see someone like that, this is a man that was able to, I mean, he did so well for Edo people, and he was able to see ahead.
Yes.
He saw the things that were coming. If you will allow me to digress for about a minute or two. The first video when ex-governor was in Ottawa, he spoke about climate change. That climate is changing. I'm a geographer. Who among all the people that we are saying that, in Nigeria today, who is thinking about climate change? None. On this platform, I said Obaseki for president. If you remember, I said so. I said Obaseki for president. At that time, I've never met with him. But that session we had with him on Tuesday, when he was talking to us, I want to paraphrase him now. He said in 1975, Nigeria had a population of about 65 million people. In around that 1999, we had a population of about, 90-something, we had a population of over 100 million people. Today, we have a population of over 240 million people.
250. Am I saying?
Let us assume that 240, 250, 220,
35,
in that range. And he said, the lands are not multiplying. Our land is not multiplying. We have the same land. He also spoke about, are we producing more agriculture? Are we producing more food than before? We don't practice mechanized farming. The answer is no. So I just don't want to begin to re-echo his voice. But amongst all these few things that he touched, you could understand the reason why there's so much agitation in our land. And in our own Edo State, we are easily speeding. Yes. We are easy. So, what do you call that? Yeah, that man that you see.
He's the number two to him.
So, yeah. So you don't see your Saibobo, you know. So I met with Saibobo too. Yeah, it's just that. So the lands are not multiplying.
Henry says something. Yeah, okay. Go on, sir. Answer Henry.
Okay. Here we have in our state, the lands are not multiplying. We have some people that call themselves what do you call them? CDA. They are selling our lands.
Yeah, man, they don't know from right to left, sir.
They are not articulating.
No, they don't know anything.
And you have some of these enogis and all that. They are all happy selling lands and marrying 2, 3, 4, 5 wives.
Buying cars.
They are not thinking about it. They are not thinking of the future.
But they can't see beyond their nose.
See, when you know the problem of the people, you can articulate a policy that will help solve or ameliorate the situation. The average man today in APC in our state does not understand that things are changing gradually in our society.
Camilla.
So last week we spoke about this IGR. When a man brings his locker from Igwabazua, he will tell you he will pay taxes on the road. He comes to and on and on and on and on.
At the end of the day, bus driver me go to
exactly.
Pay. Why are you even coming out to work? Let everybody stay and be hungry.
Let all traditional rulers in our space, our people, let us not sell ourselves for peanuts like Esan. For porridge, we just sell ourselves. They give us some little money. This APC at the national level, they give us some money. If APC continues to rule Nigeria the way it is, because they don't think. For 10 years now, they have been in power. We have seen what they have done with Nigeria. And they will come and... If I may say something here, do you know what they did when they say unemployment in Nigeria has reduced? What they did is that the yardsticks, the statistical figures that they use in recalibrating who is employed and who is not employed in Nigeria, they brought it so low that if you work for only 2 hours in Nigeria today, they say you are employed.
Really?
That's how our unemployment rate dropped. Not that it actually dropped. Tell me in Nigeria, can you work for 2 hours and feed your family? The answer is no.
It's impossible.
So make we let person way no road, make it teach us the way.
May we not go for inside home.
Exactly. These people that are just running like marauders in the streets of Nigeria, they don't know what they are doing. They are more or less like, they just need the money. They just scavengers looking for the money anywhere the money is. Someone is going to renovate an airport. They said it's not renovation, but they are going to tear it down and do this and that. How much is it to build a brand new airport?
Okay.
Someone is asking for that he's going to use 712 billion. If you bring such money to this country where I am, you will be probably the airport they will build will be one of the very best in the world.
Okay.
So, one of those areas where democracy is not doing, because we were lucky to have Governor Inouye Obaseki. We're lucky to have him. That's why all of us stood by us when we could have him. But these people who can barely read, they cannot barely read. Edo State is blessed with a lot of human resources. Out of the people that we have in Edo State, that the person we are having today is the person we see is our governor. If he didn't do, he didn't do. So let us, Edo is for all of us. I don't know Mondo Bewulu. I want Edo that can do well. That state that can function well. We have Natasha Akpoti that is donating computers to her constituency. Whereas someone in Kano State is donating wheelbarrow.
Clay pots, cutlass.
You know what? It's emotional. Obaseki is so intelligent. I had that opportunity to meet with him. I listened to his speech and all that, and let him show us the way. He still has there's a lot he can give to if our people are willing. There's a lot that he can still give to our people. There's a lot Obaseki can give to our people. You know, your voice is great.
Thank you.
I mean, just look at the room where you guys were. Look at the human resource.
That is Benin Cafe.
Yeah, that's a place that is owned by a Benin person in Canada.
Yes, Mr. Mona and Mama Florence Mona.
Anywhere we go, we excel. But if we go to that Benin city, there's something that is holding everybody back. Agbero. People who anyway, I don't want to use my speech to denigrate anyone.
Yeah. This is our Oga Patapata of the house. His name is Mr. Enwasia. I call him Daddy Enwasia and wife. You could hear the drumming in the background. He was the one who was drumming, and then the wife joined me in response to my song. So I want to just say kudos, Papa and Mama. Kudos. Yesterday I also made a little video. Augusta, did you see yourself? I put up a picture of you and
yeah. I saw that. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
You're welcome, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
And thank you guys for all the comments. I see. I'm very, very, very flattered right now. Hey, Ade Shakara. So I did a little video. Like I told you, I don't know if the file was corrupted, but I could bring this out from the video. This is Obaseki speaking.
Conversation. And I made a point. The challenge of Africa, of Nigeria, of Indo, is in 100%.
Yes.
Right? That's every generation, every 25 years, our population doubles. Since 2020, the population of Nigeria was about 120 million. Today, 2025 is 240 million.
The man has so much sense.
The implication is that more than half of the people in Nigeria today are under the age of 20. That is the implication. So if you are concerned about governance of the future, what should be your concern?
Yeah.
You don't know about the majority of the people.
Yes.
And what is it? And the key is educating them. Opening up the economy so that they can be employed.
Yeah.
Give them hope so that they can see a future.
In Edo State specifically.
So anybody who is not focusing on education, on job creation, and creating the environment for all of those must be checked.
They are confused.
Beyond confusion,
So did you hear him? We could barely hear him, but did you hear him?
Yeah, I heard some.
You want to comment on it a little? Then we'll take comments.
You know, I think, like I said before, he's so articulate, an intelligent man.
He's so warm.
And I don't think that, I understand that, I mean, I may be wrong, and we didn't have the opportunity to ask him questions. There were some questions that he put back to us. I think Governor Inoue Obaseki has a lot to give to Edo and Nigeria.
Yes.
He has so much in his brain to give to Edo and Nigeria. And therefore, forget about this idea of this. Definitely in every society, you always have these agberos and people who is nonchalant attitude people and all that. Sometimes you don't, it's not about, sometimes it's not just because you didn't go to school. So there are some educated fools. So I understand that then they were saying Ogyomba and all and on and on. So I'm of the opinion that he should begin to play that role of a statesman. He has so much to give to us. We have a lot to learn from him. He has been there. Democracy will not allow him to come and be the governor of Edo State anymore. So the best that he could do, probably, I know from, I was with him. I still have my own video too, but I didn't send it to you. So what I think that this man is not the kind of person that wants to go and aspire to be a senator, a retirement home for ex-governor. He's not in that category. He's not in that class. So this is a man that can be the president of Nigeria. You know, I so much
for president.
Yeah, I spoke about it because he has the capacity to be the president of Nigeria.
He does.
When Buhari was when there's this issue of ways and means, say you are printing money. He was the only of all the governors we had in Nigeria at that time. He was the only one that told Buhari that you are printing money.
Yes, he knew.
And today, this is where we are. So I have listened to him. I have been around him this short period that he was here. So he has a lot to give to us. I think one thing we have to say is that we have to find a way to encourage him. We know that we have all these night marauders that we have in our Edo state, in our political space. Power is transient. They will all leave very soon. I said something last week that there's an earthquake is like a magnitude of about 8.0 in the Richter scale. And that earthquake took place in the sea. And there's a tsunami. It is coming towards our shore. And once eventually it arrives in our shore, it's going to sweep away all the bad things in our land. Mm-hmm. All these night marauders, irrespective of the fact that South has just been run through by Jagaban. But very soon they will realize. There's no one that can tell me what APC has done. And on the other hand, too, this governor that we call Monday Ukpebolo, Americans always say one thing. If it is not broken, you don't fix it. If your tire is good, and will you just take your tire away and bring another tire? No, you don't do that. So all that Obaseki left behind, it is today you are saying you don't want Agberos anymore. So where were you when you empowered Agbero? Were you drunk?
He said he wanted to continue from where Oshomole stopped.
And some people are saying
that know that Oshomole stopped in the gutters.
Yeah, some people are saying, they congratulate him. They thank him. What are you thanking him for?
No, thank God.
Then he came to the state and he all that Obaseki did, he understood. It's not like he won election today and he started governing today. He had months to prepare himself. All he did was because because it's Obaseki that did all these good things. You just decided to say, okay, I don't want to go that direction. But where you are going, there's no way. There's no road there. Someone will come and say, oh, I thank who? For stupidity?
Because it's not good make person not get brain. Sometimes you have educated fools. So it's not just because of illiteracy. Their mindset is so myopic. Very small. Yeah, begging. No, thank governor. For what?
In this modern day, where you have some app that you just give me your address and I can, you know when you drive one of these
car with GPS,
cyber truck, it's not GPS only. Some of the they will show live human being standing on the side of somewhere. There are apps these days. You go and say, okay, if you say in front of someone, you can look at with what's the name of that app again? You can look at the front of your house. If someone is in front of your house, you can see that individual. Real life.
Oh yeah,
The other day we
control it from your phone.
Exactly. The other day we saw
Nigeria and be looking at your house.
The other day we saw what America did in Iran, and through satellite imaging, they started assessing the damage that has been done. So we will in this same world, we are having 300 bikes going towards a town, destroy a town, and they will escape, and we have no clue about it.
We have no clue.
And people are queuing on what mandate?
A dead mandate.
It is unfortunate anyway.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, my people. Thank you, my people. When you said you felt emotional with those songs, you know, the night I was just when I was called upon, oh, Area Mama, please come and honor our governor with your voice. I said, okay. You know, he's just a special person. I really felt special going there, seeing him, because I'm an Mano. So I brought out this song and I sang it. My husband heard it and he was like, when Wani Nusuni, So let me sing it for you guys. So sorry, I don't have my maracas here. So sorry, Agwega kia ga dege oga setio. Agwega kia ga dege oga jore. Ojore ne omadeye na gboka o. Eso zari o. Iya zakia o. Iya zari o. Adega ga zegbele. Iya zari o. Adega ga siomweri. Ujore ne Obaseki. Ujore ne yegumade yumuagmo. Ijare wegajo. Ijara kwekwe. Ijara weni. Ijare o. Ijare wegajo. My guys, when I sang it, my hobby was just, I don't have your boy here. I don't know across the world. Oh wait, do you know where this song has hit him? In a way, yeah. Because I just sang it. In a way, you want to okay, this one piano, but I did not read that meaning. Oh, read the time, mama. We in one sooner we big. In a way, do thinking matter. No, everything that happened to him, I summed it up in that song. And I am so, I'm pleased. I am pleased. I'm just flattered right now. I'm happy that I was able to.
No, you have a great talent. And, for us to leave what we were doing and to honor him, it shows that he has done well.
He has. He has. I don't really just go to anybody. Yeah, what's your name? Oh, Mama Adeo, or my Kepoti, oh, Daishi. I'm not that type. I'm not that type. So why I would say, I see His Royal Highness here. Ibie, okay, biology, Tomo Baba, a very lovely song. Tomo Baba. Efosa, beautiful song. Hey, I salute you. Oga Jibola, Remana, Oga Jibola, not the house. He said he just come from Chamo. Obokia, what did Abokia Baba, Geapugore now. Abokia.
Where did you learn all these things from? You're so talented. And
my mother.
Really? Okay.
Oh my God.
Right.
Abokia daddy, Abokia. What the gune?
What
do? Ikia we wagwalo na ni akemiyon. Iyon ebodon. Ujejeria. Thank you so much. My mother will sing from morning till night. If I were to sing one by night, not knowing that it's inside of me, she will sing and sing, or sing one day. She can only go through the day with songs.
We just pray. This is my prayer. I want Edo to work.
Thank you.
I deliberately decided not to own property in any other part of Nigeria except
Edo. Yeah, have you played over on my wherever or wherever? Okay, so what the more you bear agent, you don't feel safe.
Yeah, because of the love that I have for my state. I want that state to work. Unfortunately, we are beginning to see. I mean, remember, this is the first time we are seeing a governor in Nigeria doing a handover, who's telling another governor, this is where we stop. These are the modus operandi of how to do some certain things, and on and on and on. And the person just bluntly refused. And where has he taken him to today?
Gutter. In the gutters.
If peradventure he chose it. Yeah, he chose this now that he wants to do one of those things.
He wants to return to Latia. POS in Atia, be a name. And I walk a bad mother. A bad cow. Ajibola, when God will bless your girl, I don't know what they are thanking him for. Now, governor, where they work, you know, thank governor. You have a new comment here, Felix Egbon, Wese, Aro Emata, where Edo is under a spell. Edo is shiny. Better now. Edo is shiny. What they selling you don't make shiny. Uboye bracket. Edo is. Hey,
Oh, bingo. Yeah,
are you guys complaining? Some Benin people said you hated Obaseki now. Who? God, you don't get your story well. I not join them.
You know, for someone like Benga, so I think it is not about. We all have freedom of speech, but we can see for ourselves. The question is this: if you are in Nigeria, is Nigeria better off today?
No.
That's the question. No. If you are buying a bag of rice, sometimes it's not about the roads that they are constructing. First of all, peace and security of the people. Mm-hmm. The people cannot go to farms across all the senatorial districts in Edo State. People cannot go to farms in all the senatorial districts. That's one thing. So we are going to have food shortages very soon. Then when you look at in terms of the
they don't know
people moving from point A to point B. In Nigeria, if you live in Nigeria, before this Tinubu government came to power, it was 200, 195, 215 at most. That was the price of fuel. Today, what's the price of fuel? So then we now have agro everywhere in our state. Things are expensive. The things that you are buying in Lagos for 1 naira, if you come to Benin City, is 1 naira, 1 kobo. Where are we heading? So some of these things, we are not complaining, but it is good that we see for ourselves. I'm a passionate Edo man, and I will remain a passionate Edo man. Whatever works for us in Edo, I would decide to go with such a thing. Mm-hmm. But today, Edo is not working. Edo is retrogressing.
Benga, I have never ever swayed. I have been consistent. If you have been following this platform, thank you. Your name is new. Please make sure you give me a sub. Area Mama de Ash. If you not give sub, I like. Make sure you give me 1 sub. I have been consistent. I have always been on the side of the path of the truth. I know they chop from there. So why I go come they blame my mouth? They're not they give me money, but some say, oh, they've been bankrolling us. And I'm in your Obaseki, I only want. Even that aspect where I don't support that, I not see him. I'm not waiting I want them for. I just want me to go do good governance. That's all. When my people are happy, we are happy. When Edo State is happy, we are happy. See, Edo State and Nigeria, in fact, and their leaders right now, it's like they are not seeing past their nose. So far they come in its numbers. So far. Yeah. Enormous. When we go chop woto. I might see you go, I might see so far day. You can hold your money, but you won't have food to buy. So far they come, you can't they cut naira for pots. Baba Festus, they say something to us. He said the volume of Governor Obaseki's governorship prowess is full. He still has a lot to give. So we must encourage him not to give up on getting back into the government. Exactly what you also said. Where all these where you carry waka now, all this advice, and where are you taking it to? Are you not bringing it back? Are you just going to be a private citizen and let Nigeria get care like that? He was kind of, smiling, meaning he didn't give us, He said he's not going to stop, but he's for now. Our pardon fatu. I can't praise Mama yesterday. See the level. Something they happen. No, God, something is happening in my classic man. $100. exactly one. Oh, my abu said him act the man. On a color that here be plastic man yo moga de bawe moga de bawe o je moga de bawe egadi yo ise ponu keriere o egadi yo ponu keriere o egadi yo Augusta classic man say may we go back cook. We might the cook, we might the bread. You might go cooking you with bread.
This is classic man. Yeah, we appreciate you. Thank you.
Everybody say thank you to classic man. What I tell you, that classic
we appreciate you.
I also want you to add to that appreciation, Mr. Ajibola Omoyi. Wesi wayani wa mwohowe no ogwaga manuwa odega manuwa wayani love area mama. Thank you. Ajibola did not leave me one day. Always a backbone. Wesi. I really appreciate. Let me clap your name. Classic man, you be I don't use Bini sing for you. Anyway, English language. I'll come they sing for now. I like my voice well. So Harry, they tell me just now, say Harry, they tell me, man, I'm gonna type thank you for classic man. What we say? Oh wait, yeah, man. Harry, oh, the man making it now, nigga. Oh, we music, yeah, well, yeah, those sing one in the studio here. Now, okay, good. Don't move me. I'm here for you. For people who like good governance, I will do anything for you. I will do anything for you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. If again you come in the comments, many. Why boom now? I beg you, I don't like. Area mama like gala. Then I when the gala jeria like our pion yo. Oh, very unfortunate. And those said, I want to leave a message in me, man. Then he get away. Oh, how far, mama? Kevin be not back. Very unfortunate. Edo State has been hijacked by political vultures and hyenas. But before we close, can I ask this question? Foolish question.
Go ahead.
Can we ever get somebody like in the likes of Obaseki and Aswe? Do you think Aswe will want to come back with all the humiliation he received?
I don't want to call it humiliation. I don't want to call it humiliation.
It was a travesty that was committed anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think Aswan would have done well, and he meant well for Edo State. That's my own opinion. And because usually, just imagine if you are a president of an association. When you are the president of an association, the moment you are elected as a president, you want to try as much as you can to do better than the other president. It's normal. Everyone you want to try, you want to work hard to do better. I think that's in your mind. As far as Obaseki is with us today, we can still get so many Edo people who will mean well for the entire. When you mean an Edo blood, who means well for every one of us. Let us assume that this man that is there today, that he knows what he's doing. Sometimes I don't blame him. Why I don't blame him is that if we were to go and market peanuts, for example, one person is primary 6, the other person is a secondary school holder, and the other person is a graduate. Over a 10-year span, if all of us are marketing peanuts, the graduate is expected to have so many branches everywhere. The primary seeds will just keep walking from door to door. And the secondary school graduate will just maybe have one branch, 2 branches, or something like that. So this is the scope of knowledge. Today Nigeria, like I said sometime, that our political parties, they failed in leadership recruitment process. If you look at what Obaseki did in the case of Aswen, it is not a PDP that actually recruited Aswen. This is supposed to be the work of our political parties in Nigeria, across board. Political parties are supposed to recruit leaders. Yeah, leaders, those people who are seasoned leaders. So, for the fact that now Obaseki, so because of he's a genius in administration. That's why he was able to spark someone like Aswe Godani, and he started that way. So this is supposed to be the work. So over time, I think that if we begin to have the likes of Obaseki, who can spot an individual and say, yes, come rain, come shine, this individual will do well. We are Edo people. Our Esan, they are our brothers. Whether we like it or not, they are our brothers. The they are our brothers. It is only those that are not really intelligent that is trying to create a dichotomy and say, oh, Nigerian politics are centered around ethnic group and religion. But when they are sharing money, they don't think about their religion. No. They don't think about their ethnic group.
The Ghana must go look the same.
Exactly. So
the envelope is brown.
To answer your question, I am sure if we don't get someone just exactly like Obaseki, but with time, we will have. If I were to be the governor of Edo State today,
recommending Ifaluyi, me, I'm recommending you too. Again, the depth and the height of Edo, Gele, and the environs,
So if we are to have people who are really smart, it doesn't. We are all learning every day. My father he told me way back then. He said, "You will learn every day. You learn in the class. It's not only in the classroom that you learn." So people can go to someone like His Excellency Obaseki and say, "Epa, give me, what we now wear?" And when we begin to think about Edo, the entire Edo people, it's not like these people who are dividing us, the likes of Ushomole. Let me mention names.
You did fear before.
No. Let me say something here. When Obasanjo was the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, he lost his wife, Stella. Today we have the Stella Obasanjo Hospital in Edo State. The Esan people said is their own tradition to bury their own in their land. Obasanjo said, "No, I want to take my wife to my altar." Please. They tried to strike a deal. Some people were smart enough to say, "Okay, fine. We will allow you to go and bury, but you will give us governorship." That's how we saw Osubo. Stella became a bargaining power that brought in Osubo. The first time we had the president of Nigeria announcing the result of election, the gubernatorial election in Nigeria, because he was hell bent on giving the election to Professor Osarime Utubo. It was a bargaining power. Oshomole married from Esan land. And today, if you go to Irua, what has Oshomole really done for the Irua?
When Apostle Uyinosa went there to video the house, abandoned project, he became angry.
So what has this man really? This man that calls himself, another way, political godfather of Edo State. What has he really done for Edo people? Except that he's building a new capital for another state to be in the future. So we cannot So in Edo State, let us begin. As far as we are all the same Edo people, let us work together. We are all the same Edo people. Let me tell our viewers here
people that are dividing us
that if you go to these traditional rulers in Edo State and even in Delta State, because in those days, in the empire days of Benin Kingdom, once the Oba captures a town or so, they have an enoge, and that enoge is given an insignia, Ada and Ebe. It's an insignia. If you go to the Olu of Warri today, he has that Ada and Ebe. Anywhere you see Ada and Ebe in Nigeria, let us not forget, we have President Nyasigbe Iyadema of Togo, who came to Benin in 1975 and said, "This is where I'm from." We are not saying history books now. He came and said, "This is where I'm from," because Benin conquered up to Togo at that time, and they were able to understand that this is where they are from. If you go to what's the name of that Auchi, or not Otaru? Otaru is a religious leader.
Fuga. There is Fuga.
No, of Auchi. There's another person there. It's a traditional ruler. Ogieneni. Yeah, I think it's Ogieneni or something like that. All this, they all have this Ada and Ebe. We are all the same people. We have intermarried for so many years. The Esama, especially those from Igwebe, if they speak, you will understand as a Benin man. So there are some people, because of politics, they're trying to divide us. Because when they do that, that's when they make their own money. We are the same people. If you build a school in Fuga, if you build one in Benin City, or you build one in Irua, someone from Benin City will apply to go to that school.
Yeah.
When Oshomole was governor of Edo State, all the tertiary institutions in Edo South, he destroyed them. They were moribund until Obaseki came and revitalized them. But today, if you go to those schools, are Benin people the only people attending those schools? The answer is no. It's from across all the 3 senatorial districts. Sometimes some of them are even from another state. So let us work together. Let us not listen to all these people that are hell-bent on dividing us because they can make money from it. We are Edo people. Edo is a great state.
Yes.
Obaseki.
They are gossiping you in the comment section.
Oh, really?
It's the way Mwasa Meyeboni ni ameke now. That kotomi. There is a way Wegbe Nepisi Adayi. So the man is very knowledgeable. Classic man where you want more already.
Classic man where
one of my lover, my Edo Pride lover. Oh wait, come, Edo Pride mama. You know waiting. Oh wait, if to say they call me for DM. If to say you not can open this platform. So all this information where they where they for go. You know we left for coming.
That's an embellishment. Yeah, very embellishment.
When all this information go, the man go don't know everything. You do when you put this platform, you pray for them boss.
Wait see. But I see it as an embellishment, an aggrandizement.
You inspire us.
Wait see.
Inspire us. Sometimes I carry my book. Even they cannot lie. Here we invite you.
Wait see.
Oh my goodness, Kenneth, you very well. Una don't talk classic man. Una not talk classic man. Una not talk of no classic man.
Wait see.
You surprise us. We will get a dig for that. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Yeah.
So we will encourage our big Oga, Obaseki, not to give up. And you also say you don't think Aswe has also given up. You don't think he was humiliated the way I think.
No,
it's not only him. We all voted for him and they didn't give it to him. So what would you use in that word? How would you describe what happened to him? Because this guy, I don't think he should give up. That's
for Aswan Ighodalo, I will. In fact, let me see if I can call one or two persons, and I will speak to some other individuals and see if we can bring him to this program. The elections are over.
Yeah,
the elections are over, and you should begin to speak to those people. So I don't want to call it humiliation, because this man that is the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria,
oh my God,
he knows how to grab power. But unfortunately, when it comes to administration, he does not know anything about administration.
Nope.
Because if you look at it from I understand that, yes, for those that are party members, party faithfuls, they will come to the media space and begin to articulate a reason why, or reasons why they are doing what they are doing. But I don't think what they are doing is right. Tinubu he said that he took away subsidy and said there were going to be gains. So where are the gains? What is he using them for? We heard about CNG gases. They are just like a facade, things that are just there.
Yeah.
You just throw them away, words that are thrown out there. Yeah. So now, when any administration, someone like, let me go back to point, for Aswin Budalo, or people contesting election now, if you listen to Enoch, that governor of Cross River State, the man decided, more or less like what he's telling us, is that he decided to cross carpet so that he can win election again. Without cross carpeting, he will not win. Not that he's not good, not that he's not popular. People will write results and he will not win. So no matter what Governor Obaseki at that 21st September election, no matter what he would have done at that time, no matter what Aswin, they were hell-bent. These people, they don't want to listen to anybody. They want to win. They want to be. They want to make Edo State an APC state.
Yes.
If we like it or we don't like it.
Yes.
Do you know what happened in a few weeks ago? There was election in local government in Lagos State. You know what they did? They even allowed people to vote with their identity card. Not PVC. They allowed people to vote with NIN.
Import people now from
NIN card.
Other states.
That's not an election.
Yes, other states.
So when you contest election and lose under these circumstances, you don't. I don't want to say that these people have lost election. Aswin never lost any election. So, when you look at those court details, these people are just there and they don't want. Whether you like it or not.
Look at
the judiciary has been captured.
They didn't.
Yeah, they've been captured and they are scared to say anything. So I think by God's grace, before 2027, every one of us Nigerians will begin to articulate a better way forward. And if we have a new sheriff in Nigeria, Monday will be forced to sit up. He will be forced to sit up. Yes, he will be forced to sit up.
This psycho fancy.
Yes. So, for example, look at it. Because this K1, because he's been sanctioned, you cannot fly.
Yes.
Your name is on a no-fly list. Look at what that did. So this man decided to come to the public space and apologize. But if you just leave him, nothing happens. If Oshomole has been stopped from flying in Nigeria because of his actions, pending the end of the investigation, Oshomole would have since, because he knows all these people that come to the public space and tell us different things. Oshomole knows that it would be very, very risky for him to drive from Lagos to Abuja, where the Senate is.
Okay.
So he cannot even do that twice a year. So when he's not allowed to fly, then you see that these people begin to fix Nigeria.
Okay.
They'll begin to fix Nigeria.
When they start, rejecting them in overseas hospital.
Yes.
This is not a dumping ground. Nigeria. where he kweni and he got the hospital here. If not for where he and go, they will reject them. Now make sure we're in Nigeria. So they now know what we, the commoners, are facing. Where Panadol, no chalk, and you have your body. So they will just sit up.
That's right. I agree with you.
Not by London, not by die here, die in Nigeria.
If we have a Shehu Yadwa dying outside of Nigeria, we have Buhari dying outside of Nigeria. Come on, man. That's a shame. It's a big shame. So when there are punishment when there's no punishment, just look at it, for example, in Canada. If you get a speeding ticket, okay, you pay the ticket, but your insurance will go up for another 3 years. So when there is punishment, everybody here will behave. Because in Nigeria, you do something, you get away with it, you are the son of...
Do you know who I am? So we'll continue today. So thank you guys. Bad behavior.
Exactly.
Thank you. I got my maracas. And I want to Mr. Ogbe and everyone on the platform. Edo Pride family.
Yes.
So instead of our usual music today, Area Mama wants to give you a rendition, a beautiful one. So okay. Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay. Now, Henry, I don't hear you. We they hear you. Okay. I want to sing for now. If you're not ready, I want to see yes. Make you not tell me yes. Make I sing before we go. We are almost closing. Okay, Kev, you be not bar away and ready. Feel like say I see Mr. IK there just now. Mr. IK, where you there? Or where I there for UK? Comment. But say comment here. What boom man? Obado he wala. I mean na. Ajibola we ready. Okay, Ugbe is ready. So this my dedication is to Ugbe's brain.
Oh yeah.
His versatility.
Just
He's very versatile. Versatility.
I don't know.
For this platform, you deserve all the love and all the books. And also to all my members, Anthony Ajibola, Sonny Demi, Nestor Sewasia, Ken, Classic Man, Waya Wawabunoma, His Royal Highness. They make noise for their engine. His Royal Highness, Waya Fefefe, Wawese. Thank you. Waya Wese. So, my swell, let me raise my mic. Can they hear me? Wago mo, money, yo. Yeah, so bomb wega. Wago mo, money, yo. Yeah, so bomb wega. Ogbera, money, work yo. Yeah, so bomb wega. Wagomo, ọmọ náà gbé wọn títí lọ. Yẹ́gẹ́ sóbọ̀mù ẹ̀gẹ́. Wagomo. Yẹ́gẹ́ sóbọ̀mù ẹ̀gẹ́. Wagomo, gbégbé nìyá yé gbé. Yẹ́gẹ́ sóbọ̀mù ẹ̀gẹ́. Edo Pride family, money ye wayaki. Yeah, so bomwege. Wagomo. Yeah, so bomwege. Wagomo, money ye yo. Yeah, so bomwege. Wagomo, money yo nagi. Yeah, so bomwege. Wagomo, money yo. Hallelujah! Can I get an amen?
Amen. I have a message for the governor of Edo State. And the message is, Monday Ukbebulu. I don't want to call him my governor, but the message is he has to do something. Your Excellency, also, you have to do something about non-biodegradable in Edo State. I know and no one can talk to you and you will listen. You don't listen. Non-biodegradable. Pure water paper. All the cellophane paper. You have to begin to find a way to address it. And this is my solution. You can open up centers. All these bottled water can, pure water paper, they can bring them in large quantities to you. One of them you can pay I cannot tell you, but if, for example, you are paying one naira per one cellophane, by so doing, someone that brings you 100, 200, 300, the person leaves that center with some money. You can work with private organizations also, so that if you begin to, these people that would be an impetus. It will help them to get these papers from the street because they block our gutters and all that, and they get some small little money. You will see people who voluntarily, they will take these papers, put them together, bring it to a center, and more or less like they are selling it to you. And if they sell it to you, there are so many you can go back again and go back and do something with it. There's a lot you can do with that. So that on one hand, we also help all these gutters that are blocked. Plastic, any kind of plastic.
Taking time to blame Obaseki for this. Gutters he never de-sealed. It was supposed to de-seal them. It was never done. But he's blaming Obaseki again. Where he was running to and fro Abuja. Flying from Abuja to Abuja, paying all the Supreme Court judges and all of that. Monday is not about not combining, but it's giving you a candid advice right now in no happy way.
In Benin City, if we have like 4, 5, 6 centers, depend. Look at the geography of Benin and say, okay, fine. If you bring one cellophane paper, one bottle of water, because the 30 years they will be in the ground, they will not decay. Non-biodegradable. Look for someone, put them together, and by the time you put them together, when they not just you may partner with a private company. So they begin to if it is 5 naira per one bottle. I am not there to tell you what. So when you do that, that will help all these papers that are everywhere. All these non-biodegradable products that are everywhere in Edo State, that will help to an extent. That's a free advice for you.
Thank you, Mr. Senator Governor Senator. We no go prison. Say make you how you want to do biodegradable. But I send a message now to him. No make it now. We are advising now. Mamari or Mamari up here. 10 minutes we will close.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I don't know whether you get where they go, Mr. K.
No, I'm home. I'm fine.
Okay, Mr. K. Mr. K, not cut here, there you. You know. Mr. K, now you call. Yes, ma'am. God bless you. Good afternoon. Wait till you talk.
Good afternoon.
Thank you, sir.
Your teaching.
Yeah.
Like you educating us.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I just see we just forget about democracy for Nigeria. Because that country not getting democracy. I don't know the reason why elections go on for that country. If the emperor we did there still saying anyone to determine who be president, who be governor. So what's the need of election and the purpose for power there? Because I see no reason why they would say in Nigeria they practice democracy. One person to determine who goes there and who not goes there. The way the only thing pass for inside now, our judges, Supreme Court judges, we want to back people in control. Because you will say you don't go school for donkey years. Then why they sit down and say one determine your law for court. One small boy, one small motor back people like this I don't want to use bad word here. Like making it go stand say because I build that for you, but he will tell you what you will talk.
You see
What the heck?
What the heck?
We can't repeat that.
You know you Nakuma Baba.
Our state, Edo State, we know how we take vote for them. We know who won the election.
We do.
But our papas then see who you want.
Yes.
Who you want. What we go do. And we live for us. The state they flourish is good for us. If they go back, it's good for us. But you tell me.
Now all of us they suffer and so.
Where father was not like that too. And don't worry, I see your job with a right now. I put in all I know, man, I'm just.
I tell you, my honey. Let's see.
My brother, I would say this.
Yeah.
We have people back home. We know who we supported for their nation. We cannot leave our people like that. We should keep supporting them. Keep supporting our people. Because we live there, those people will take power now. They don't know that they exist too. They're concerned about their and their children and their girlfriend and their boyfriend.
Very true.
Thank you, Wesley. When they start telling you where Tinubu is working, you will wonder. They can work. I'm not be even. But not working now because for the poor man, now waiting one feed for Bele. Now be daily life. I want to pay children's school fees. We have one costa. Make a move where I lay costa. Upo na kanya madoleji amawe se so costa because we can't fully go like them. They are making our lives more miserable. It's a dysfunctional democracy. We say John Mayor. Thank you. Not true you talk so. I always say it is also. God bless you.
His name is John Mayor.
Yeah, John. Not here, but like
K. Okay.
K.
Okay.
Not showing you John Mayor.
Okay.
Yeah, K.
What he said, he makes a. You see, the other. I just said, as part of those things that Obaseki was telling us when we went on Tuesday, he said just exactly what he's saying. He said the people at home, don't leave them. If you leave them and say it not concern you, that is to say that if you leave them and say it not concern you, we have brothers there, we have sisters, we have cousins, nephews, nieces, and all that, uncles.
That's our root.
One day they will say, my wife is sick. I need money. School fees has been increased. I need money. Because we are tied to them. They are our relatives. One way or the other, we will have to still dip our hands in our pocket and begin to send to them.
That's how we were raised.
So I agree with you, my brother, that now our people, we not go feel leave them. Therefore, we will begin to agitate. I have a friend who told me, say he will never ever vote again. I said, no, you must go. Anytime when they see me, go vote. So let us assume that there's a political alignment and realignment that is going on. Because what the state where Nigeria is today is not sustainable. There's no way we can sustain it. The past 10 years ago, I said it in this program and I will say it again. In the era of Jonathan, I bought a bag of rice for my mom for 7,000 naira.
Yes,
7,000 naira. It went to 13,000.
At that time, you are receiving 30,000. Who are managed? You are not receiving 30,000 and will not buy a bag. Who are managed?
So today, we are in it like we are.
Peter.
Okay, go ahead.
Peter the Rock. I do.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell our people where they come from.
I was doing something in London.
I greet you, sir. I never toilet for you.
You shall be fintan. Help. Hello,
I could barely hear him.
Oh, Nigeria.
Is captured by, as I said, by political vultures and hyenas. I think the whole problem we're having in Nigeria is the judiciary. The judiciary is a fundamental problem in Nigeria.
They are APC too.
The judiciary being the last hope of the government with their grant. I think they would have put them in their place. But the last hope of the government has been bought over. So there's no justice anymore.
No.
I think, as I said, I've been saying that the opposition, we don't really have a viable opposition. That's the problem. Because even with the alignment of the what's it called?
ADC. ADC.
What's it called?
ADC.
ADC, and it was serious. It was serious. Because already 2027 election results have been ready. And I don't think it was the template they want to use.
Yes, they succeeded.
That's what they're going to use. So now, what people do the election, thank you, and the vote I think you go to court. When they will take anything serious, it will be that election
then original Peter, imagine court had the bears. Nobody want to go to court. Yeah.
Election should be done on that day and should be declared on that day, not going to court.
Yes.
They should forget about going to court. That's it. That's just my take.
So I see.
So what Nigeria needs is a drastic action.
Yes.
People are up to 5%, which is the whole more than Nigeria is more than 250 million.
Yes.
The whole 250 million into ash. So because we are still playing religion, we are still playing tribalism, we are still playing ethnicity. That's why. By the time we wake up, Nigeria is still sleeping. They are still playing all those.
Until that day.
Until we wake up.
Yes, we'll see. Yes, we'll see, Peter. I don't think no anyone can take us from this quagmire, sir. We ourselves have to do it.
You see, there's this culture.
Until we wake up.
Yeah, there's this culture that is changing. The culture of the people is gradually changing. You remember I mentioned something to you some time ago. I said the land where money means everything. Where money means everything. Money is everything in Nigeria. Today, we don't even value human lives anymore. So, I will quickly digress to say this quickly. 2 houses from mine, there was one lady, she was married to a doctor, a medical doctor at the University of Benin. She stabbed someone. There's this guy that comes around us and help us do car cleaning, domestic stuff. I don't know what happened. That lady brought out a knife and stabbed and killed that guy. I don't want to mention his name because if I do, maybe I don't know who to. So the bad thing is that woman had a twins, and that little boy, he said, my mommy killed because he saw it, and that memory is going to live with that little boy for the entire his life.
Entire life.
Yes, 2 houses away from mine. Then they quickly, police came, they arrested and took that person to the nearest police station. Then the person was attending that church at Sapler Road. They always block Sapler Road. What do they call that?
Sapler Road and where?
Sapler Road after Country Home. That church on the left.
Okay.
So they came and they started talking to the police. Do you know that the kinsmen of this man that was killed arrived? I think what I heard, I didn't see it. They paid some money and that was the end. That lady was released.
Released
So-
on what grounds?
That individual that was killed is from Calabar. It's Calabar man. Okay. I don't want to mention his name. So, but
Yeah.
I felt pain that his people took. I believe it was about 3 million then. That was during Buhari's regime. They took 3 million then, and that was the end of it. I felt really bad. I felt really, really bad. That is to tell you the conscience of our people. We don't value life anymore. Everything that matters is about money.
Exactly, sir. Exactly.
So we have this culture of money. No, we have to rebrand our standards. We have to rebrand our standards and begin to see money is not everything. We have to have dignity. In this part of the world, you pull out, if a policeman pulls you over, no matter how much you are going to, if you give him money, then it means that you are attempting to influence his decision. That's another crime in the making. So where we don't have, for example, now we don't have blanket security for the entire nation. We have security for some few individuals. That is not going to work. So until we have a new set of people, if peradventure one day we have an Obaseki as president, we have an Obi as president, we have someone who is really serious about the people, then we'll begin to see a new orientation. When if people commit crime, they really go in for it. If they do, then that will now serve as deterrent. It deters them not to commit crime. But when we have this free for all, anything can happen. My father is
do you know who I am?
And all that. So we will not have a country like that.
Yes.
And I pray that my eye one day will be able to see that Nigeria.
The Nigeria of your dreams.
Nigeria. Yes.
We don't know because we don't enter our middle age now.
Yes. I pray I'm able to see that.
I'm in my 50s. So where this Nigeria will come from?
It's going to come from us. We Nigerians. Ghanaian will not come and do it for us.
They use Upopo de Waka. Anyway, okay, my people, let's not flog this too long. We've heard the message today, and we also passed a very vital one to Mondo Pebolo. Please follow that biodegradable non-biodegradable non-biodegradable stuff that Ogbe gave you opinion about and advice. Lastly, I want to just mention here that when I spoke to our Baba Obaseki, I also mentioned Obaze Abat. The reason I mentioned Obaze Abat in my speech was because Abat has done a lot for our Edo people too. You may not accept everything he does, but the one that helps people out of a chokehold of the society, of the system. I am really, like I told our Oga Obaseki that Obase has staked his life for him. Just look at Obase right now they are threatening his parents. So if you see the bloggers so I'm not taking life okay now we are here. So I just use this 1 minute to say kudos about Obase. I even talked to Governor Obaseki about your efforts, your everything that you've put together to see that Edo lives again and people are free from, they have liberty from this very bad government in Mariondana. So
it's good. It's good. You did that. I'm happy you did that.
Yes, I had to do it because a guy I haven't suffered what he is suffering right now, but I feel his pain. I feel his pain. Threatening the parents when is a lot to give. It's a lot. Yeah, I had to mention it. While I say, oh, my people, God, I'm rounding up.
Yeah, okay. I know Henry O was trying to ask me about Henry O is asking about I think it's flyover at Adesua. I said it's the flyover at Adesua actually is inconsequential. It's not necessary.
What is that going to do to the Edolites? To the people?
You see, there are ways we can.
They don't have scale of preference.
Yeah. Instead of a flyover, there are ways that in North American way of construction, there are some places that
scale of reference.
There could be a roundabout there. There could be a mini roundabout where you just come in.
That is not the biggest problem that we have
having right now. Yeah, I think the biggest problem we are having now is the issue of security.
Okay.
Human security, food security. We need to have. People should be able to eat. People should be able to move around our state. So freely around our state. So I think these are our major problems now. This idea of it's good to build roads and deseal the gutters and ensure that the roads are good to motorable and all. But the human being that are using this road, they need security. They need security, and we need food security. We should be able to eat. People should be able to go to farms, and so that they can feed our people. We are not producing enough, so we should be encouraged to produce more.
And people are discouraged because they can't go to the farm.
To farms, exactly. This issue of human security, where there's kidnapping everywhere, even the local peoples. There are cases where local people. You see, this is where the traditional rulers are supposed to come in. When you look at that 1960 and 1963 constitution, people that because I believe that our local people, there's someone that was kidnapped in around Ikwen not too long ago. They said the person was in the farm. So when the person was kidnapped, they said, "Where are your two children abroad? You say you don't have money." So how will a Fulani man know that this man that has been kidnapped has two children abroad? That means that our own people are collaborating with this.
That's why the kidnapping is so
rampant, and it's not going away.
Rampant and it's secured.
Yes. So
because why cannot why I'm gonna give information.
Yeah, we'll see.
Thank you so
much. Thank you so much. I enjoy the music. The song. I enjoy the song and everything. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. You're a lot here. Please, last chance, go and like. Because when I off this thing now, you leave, you won't remember. Area mama, he carry like gala. Classic man, I still say thank you, and everyone here today. We've had it's been a day, like a beautiful one. But here we say kakabo. So we'll see you soon. I'll put a video out tomorrow. So you have to remember why you scared again. That way we do it. Well, get you na lepa. Almost get your ballet. Piano. Comediano is
good. We'll see.
From my window.
Yeah, that's great.
Anyways, I want to say thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Appreciate all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I call you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. All right.
Beautiful and glorious and